What we saying, guys? I'm back, and today we're going to discuss how to use deliberate practice to improve in Dragon Ball FighterZ or any fighting game. As always, please like and subscribe as it helps the algorithm push the channel, and let's get into it. So when it comes to deliberate practice, one thing we have to understand are these three core fundamentals, and that is setting a goal, having focused practice, and then getting feedback. Now in fighting games, this is very easy. Let's say we want to learn a setup, right? So for today's example, we're going to use the Gogeta Bardock Fuzzy, right? Mid-screen. As you can see, I messed it up that time, right? Let me set this up properly actually. Let me get him to crouch. Guard first only. Alright, perfect. Right? Let's say we want to do the mid-screen fuzzy. The first thing is to set the goal. So we've gone into training mode and now we want to do the mid-screen fuzzy, right? So that is us setting the goal. Right? If we don't know what this is, we can go on YouTube, we can go on Twitter, Discord, we have a friend that knows how to do it. We see how it's done. Okay? So now we've set a goal and we know what to look for when we've seen how it's done. The next thing to do is to practice it. Maybe 5 minutes, focused practice. It doesn't take long to master these things, guys, because when we see people doing all these TODs and all these things that we can't do, we usually go into training mode and we don't focus enough, right? We do normal combos that we know how to do a million times over and over again, the same old mix-ups. We're not focusing. It literally takes 5 minutes, maybe a bit more depending on what we're trying to learn, but at least 5 minutes of concentrated practice to achieve the results we want to achieve. So we've set a goal, we've got our focused practice, and then feedback. The good thing about fighting games is we get almost instant feedback. If we know what we need to do and we're not doing it when we're trying and practicing, then we know what we need to change. If I do this now, like you saw in the beginning, I do this and let's say I miss it, right? I make a mistake. I know that's not what I'm looking for. So when it comes down to these things, we get instant feedback, so we know what to improve on. If we implement these three things, we'll find that we're going to improve in any game we play very fast. So now that we know what we're looking for, we're trying to utilize focused practice and feedback at the same time. Now, if we do it properly, we'll know what we're looking for. So we're trying to get it like this. As you can see, we've managed to do it properly, right? Anything but this for the high option is giving us feedback that we're doing it incorrectly and we have to tweak something to get it right. So let's try again. Okay, we got it right this side. Let's try this side. Okay, you see, it's meant to gel. The high option is meant to gel for it to be true. The fact that we hit him twice means that we have to adjust something. This is the feedback that we need to look at. All right, so maybe I air dashed a bit too early, a bit too late. I need to change something to improve. This is why feedback is good. So we've set our goal for the mid-screen fuzzy to get the high option, right? Just for the sake of this video, we've done it, we've seen what it looks like. We're gonna focus with our practice to make sure we're doing it properly. And then if we don't get it right, we've got the feedback to tell us what we need to do to improve. So all in all, guys, you can literally use deliberate practice to do anything in fighting games. You set yourself a goal, you have your little moments of focused practice. It doesn't have to be 5 hours of straight practice. A lot of the time when we're in the lab for 5 hours, we may not be concentrating. That's why we don't tend to get things done. That's why we don't seem to improve, because we feel like we just need to keep doing the same thing over again and get no results whatsoever. 5 minutes of focused practice is what it takes for you, and when you utilize the feedback that you get, whether you're doing it right or wrong, you can tweak small stuff to put you on the right path. As always, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.